It's week 2 of the Bunnings NPC, and we're coming to you from the Tauranga Domain, Bay of Plenty, the Steamers, hosting their neighbours from across the Kaimai Ranges, Waikato. Kia ora e te whānau, nau mai, haere mai, a very good afternoon. Joining me in commentary, a big welcome to Sky, to former All Black Nathan Harris. Underway at the Tauranga Domain. And it's a deep kick-off and an early mistake, not quite what Justin Sangster was hoping for, and straight away a chance for Waikato to put down a scrum inside Bay of Plenty territory, and just perhaps a little lapse in concentration, Nathan Harris. Cortez Ratana combining with Taha Kimara. No Josh Ioane in the Waikato team today. No Quintu Paia. Still an impressive looking pack though, and they're going to try out that scrum to start with, but in the end, Ratima clears. Flat ball, it's Gideon rampling in midfield, and there's an early penalty.
Lifting tackle.
And an opportunity for points straight away for Waikato.
Who's the guy making the tackle there, 13? Yeah. Okay, 13.
So yellow card for Malani Nanai. And so that's not the start that Bay of Plenty were after. But understandable, Nathan Harris, why Brendan Pickrell went straight to the pocket.
Yeah, definitely safety first, as I mentioned before. And, you know, unfortunately, when we're trying to defend, you know, you've got to try and get two people into the tackle.
Oh, Kimara from pretty much right out in front. And he chips it between the posts. And so Waikato make the early play here at the Tauranga Domain. They lead by 3 points to 0. Line out one, off the top from Tucker. Chip over the back line, trying to link up. Nice work there in midfield from Bay of Plenty, and now there's some space behind. And as this ball heads inside the 22, is it going to bounce into the 22? It does! Terrific kick, the left footer. And that will be a 50-22. And is that the spark Bay of Plenty needed?
You're ahead of the mark. It's still Bay ball.
Tahuriorangi switches the point of attack to the left. Lalomilo, jersey 12 for Bay of Plenty. Tahuriorangi again. Selby Rickett shows and charges towards the goal line as the Steamers lock. Cleared quickly to Cashmore. Trying to shovel this one on, creating a little bit of space on the outside here. Leroy Carter for the corner. Spins in and hits the deck too. And he got 2 last week and he's got another one today. Leroy Carter with the first try, and Bay of Plenty hit the front.
And great hands by Mugabe back, and Leroy Boomfa Carter. We've seen him do this so many times. New Zealand 7 circuit. Here he is doing it again for Bay of Plenty Steamers.
Yeah, so many shades of last week, isn't there, in that try with the little 50-22 and then the spread, the forwards doing their work, and Leroy Carter sweeping. Part of the Matakesi Rugby Club started here by Sarah and Connor Hirini.
That's a good-looking kick from the left footer. Cashmore, he was flawless off the tee a week ago, and he starts a lovely conversion to the try scored by that man, Leroy Carter, and Bay of Plenty. Well, it took a while to get it going, Nathan Harris, but the Steamers looked good when they did. Little bit of chance for the outsides to run. This is Gideon rampling, and the pass infield to Tucker. Good support play from Sinkinson, but it's turned over. So here come Bay of Plenty. There could be some options out here on the right. They've got some speedsters too. Lovely long floating pass. Mugabe Black up over halfway, charging. Runs straight into the tackle of Liam Coombs Fabling to Mugabe Black, and then Rampling's got in there and slowed it up for Waikato so they could get some more numbers back. Driving forward, this is Sangster, jersey 5. Cashmore this time takes it to the line and gets the offload to Broughton. Here's Broughton. He's got support from Tahuriorangi, and that is a wonderful try for Bay of Plenty.
Just tracking that ball here. Bay of Plenty a little bit deeper here. Gets the offload off to Broughton and breaks his ankles. And a nice little touch from Broughton for a 5-pointer under the sticks.
Yeah, lovely work from Nikota Broughton, isn't it? Just beautifully balanced running, great right foot step, and then the offload. But go all the way back for Waikato. They were hard on attack up and towards Bay of Plenty's 22. Again, ball goes to ground, and Bay of Plenty, with their such threatening players and then the experience of a guy like Te Toiroa Tahuriorangi, finishing off beautifully just before half-time.
Presented there. Ball was out from the referee, and so Manaki Selby-Rickett collects it and says that'll do. So a tough first half between these two teams, and it is 2 tries scored by Bay of Plenty. And at half-time here at the Tauranga Domain, the Nathan Strongman Memorial Trophy on the line. It's Bay of Plenty 14, Waikato 3. Cleared quickly this time by Ratima. That's first 5 Kimara. Here's fullback Cook Savage, who's quite elusive, and missed the tackle at first go to fullback Hawara, and goes back and collects him again. Marshall and Burr this time. Head down from Dyer. That pass out from the right wing. Liam Coombs-Fabling. Need to keep an eye on 2 wingers. Well, Bay of Plenty, they can hurt you. Ratima, a little shovel on and collected. Here comes James Tucker. James Tucker into the 22. 5 metres from the goal line. Presents it, the ball's quick. It is quick. Collected and driven back, and the tackle was Rampling. Still alive here for Waikato. Hamilton Burr, the captain. Ratima to the left-hand side, runs himself. And the offload too to Tucker, who started the movement. Comes again for Waikato, floating the pass over the top. Sinkinson back on the infield, reaching out and slamming it down as Rampling, and the try is awarded. And what a start to the second half for Waikato. Malachi Rampling with the try.
Just shows that the damage that they can do when they do hold on to the ball for long periods of time. James Tucker here running a great hands, looking to go the whole way. We know that he's had a horrible run of injuries. Looking for it again, the journeyman, and the skip ball over the top, inside to Malachi, and stretches out for a 5-pointer.
Yeah, one of the Bay of Plenty defenders, that might have been Lasunga, just shot out of the line, and that opened some space up for James Tucker. And then, well, they talked about seeing and knowing that the space was there and finding that way to execute. The lovely ball floated over the top.
Cashmore directly behind the scrum. Could go either way. He's got Harwood on one side, Richard Judd. Gordon, and it comes to Judd. Floats the pass forward, coming up to the line, and through the line and over! Bay of Plenty concede the try after half-time and then score one of their own.
Good solid platform here, as I mentioned before. Broughton, aka Ronaldo. Judd, the experience of him giving a little tap, thought he'd missed his shorts. Judd gave a loopy pass, and Cashmore darts over.
Yeah, great hands low, wasn't it, from Cashmore? So often the architect directing them around. It's a good response from Bay of Plenty after Waikato hit them hard after half-time.
Waikato, here's a chance. Marshall, ball tapped on Waikato's side. Black ball, midfield Rampling. Comes into strong contact from Lalamilo. In the back door here, they're running freely. This is a good run here from Cameron. He got rid of them, and he's through over the 22. Just brought down, terrific tackle made there. McGarvey, black ball lost for try-saving tackle made by the Bay of Plenty winger, because for all money, Kimara looked like he was going to scoot towards the line.
Yeah, he was the one who was beaten initially, wasn't he, Narohi McGarvey Black? But he's got such good closing speed. He was able to get back, make that covering tackle.
Reece Marshall in the pocket. Happy hooker.
Rampling, that's Malachi Rampling, the try scorer, comes from Rowe. Rowe runs, trying to chip it through, and does so, collected by Sullivan. And Waikato score a try under the post. Little set move. And Balin Sullivan was on the spot to score his first try of the season. And all of a sudden, Waikato close that gap again. Rowe. This time he wants the contest. Sends his wingers after it. And Sullivan coming forward, and taken in the air. Sullivan. And this could be costly for him. Coming forward to collect it was Hawara. Got his timing wrong, and he's seen yellow straight away. So Balin Sullivan will go for 10 minutes in the sin bin. No surprises there. That was not his best work.
I was about to say a kick's as only good as its chase, and unfortunately Balin just didn't quite get his timing right there.
That's what they're playing for, the Nathan Strongman Memorial Trophy.
Okay, play on.
Nathan was a player for the Fraser Tech Club in Hamilton and played his rep rugby at Bay of Plenty. Great that these two teams honour his memory with the Nathan Strongman Memorial Trophy. Rowe feeds the scrum. Pressure on. Here come Waikato coming back on the inside and charging through. It's the block with Savage up over halfway. Just lost his footing. Up come the defenders for Bay of Plenty. Rowe. Plenty of numbers out to the right. Won't go anywhere. Grandstand finish coming up here. Here comes Parker for Waikato. Charging towards the touchline. Just manages to stay in field. Rowe comes back for Norris. Had a big afternoon as Ollie Norris. Thought he was going to start the game on the bench. Ended up starting the game. Here's Parker again. Taken down in the tackle. Let the ball go. It is cleared again for Rowe. That ball's been lost forward. And the crowd are on their feet at the Tauranga Domain because Bay of Plenty have held on. 14-3 they led at half-time. Only scored the one try after the break, and Waikato came back at them. But Bay of Plenty hold on to win and win it by 19 points to 15.